there and welcome to another Dave Does video, and today we are doing a Patreon request and we're going to check out Eric. Now, is this Eric Gillette or Gillette? Who knows? Who can say? Who really knows what his purpose was when he came up with that surname? But we're going to go with Eric Gillette, and the song is Escape. Now I'm going to have to do a bit of warm-up exercises. It's an 18-minute song, so a bit of stretching out for this one. But before we start this video, would you like to win yourself a guitar for just $5? Well, you can do. All you've got to do is go down to the link down below where it's raffle. You buy yourself a £5 raffle ticket, and for that you get the chance to win yourself your own version of the Icon guitar. This is mine, my Icon, not yours, mine. And for that you'll get either a Telecaster Les Paul or a Stratocaster, or maybe even a PRS style guitar. It'll be custom built. It will be engraved, so proper engraved with icons of your choosing. I've got people like Lemmy, James Hetfield, Dimebag, Vinnie Paul from obviously Pantera, Chris Cornell's on mine. So you can get a host of different ones. It'll all be designed. It'll be a one-off with special guitar just for you. Need to raise a certain amount of money to cover the materials and the shipping, because I don't know who the winner's going to be. It could be anywhere around the world. But if you want to get involved, links down below. And the closing date for the raffle will be end of July. Okay, what else we got? Now, if you want to support the channel, you can do... actually, no, let's not do support your channel. Let's do the usual one. If you like the video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like, share, leave the comments down below. Get involved with all the challenges. We have the originals versus cover and the greatest song ever challenge. If you want to get involved and make your own suggestions for either of those, just click on the box in the description down below for either one of the videos, and then leave your comments in those boxes. What else have we got going on? Now we can get to it. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so via obviously doing the Patreon, where you get to pick song suggestions, you get original content, and you get specific reactions that don't go on the original or on this particular channel. So you get a lot more exclusive content. And of course, you can still obviously watch this channel as well. You get that. What else you can do? You can do the priority video requests where you sponsor a video. You got the right hand side craft shop, and of course you got Bandcamp for the band Nothing Gained. Now with this video we are going to be scoring this in the out of 100. So this is our scoring that we use for the greatest song ever challenge. It's made up of 4 categories: lyrics, melody, hook and appeal. I'm going to come across the bottom of the screen explaining all the categories, and basically the best way I can put it is if you were to ask 100 people what they thought of the song under each of those categories, how many of them would give it a thumbs up and how many would not. So any score over 50 is a good score. So get yourself a drink, sit back, relax. Here we go. Eric Gillette or Gillette and the song Escape. Count it in. 3, 2, 1, go. Straight in. When I heard those keyboard parts, I was thinking of made me think of Elton John's Pinball Wizard. Down. Obviously it doesn't sound like it, it's just the first 2 chords, I think. I'm sure I did a video that had Eric Gillette before. Eric Gillette was the guitarist for the Young War Band, which was a good direction. Okay, cool. So I can't see any lyrics for this, so this sounds like this is purely instrumental. Okay, so there is lists. Why they could never find any.
He's finding need for his disguise, longing for the chance to change, but still he's passing all the inside to pass the time, pouring out his soul he writes, and he knows, yes he knows, there's more to life. Still he tries.
Nice layering.
Stand by your side.
Okay, yeah, I'm liking that. Good groove. Love the weird effect. Synthesizer there. Wish that had gone a bit longer. I was getting my groove on there. Breaking my vibe a little bit. I'm trying to find a bit of background about the song a little bit more. Nowhere has got these song lyrics listed anywhere. At least found a little bit more of a background about the actual song. I was just getting into that vibe. It's like high energy.
It's the end, you're finally free. The one you fear no longer speaks. The weight is lifted, the past is gone. You are not bound, the war is won. Drifting
Very proggy.
faster toward the light. There's no depth, no sense of time. Now you're free from the beast inside. No longer captive by your mind. No.
Okay, so that was Eric, Gillette and Escape. Cool track. It's not really it is a song, but I was going to say I think a song just dumbs it down a little bit too much. It's more it's a composition. So it's a real challenge listening to something like this, specifically if sitting down and just listening to a piece of music is not what you do. So I tend to the only time I will ever just sit and listen to a piece of music without doing anything really else is, and although I was doing a few typing bits on there, I was trying to find a bit more information. There were some bits about the album it came from, which I was having a look through, which is quite interesting to kind of get a bit of a background on the song and the context, because obviously I've got no lyrics to kind of judge it by. But I couldn't find it. It was weird. Normally I find it on lyric generators, etc. But anyway, I was talking about listening to music. So I listen to music usually in two types of things. I'll have it as a background while I'm doing something else. So I might have music playing going while I'm maybe playing an online game, when I'm driving, when I'm working. But at the time it's always a secondary piece. So that's one of that kind of vibe of the melody and the hook kind of come in, because that will make me decide whether or not I'll go back to that track. So to give you an instance, I've picked I think 15 bands that I did reactions to, which I haven't got the albums for, where there was like one song, so like Poets of the Fall I've done, and a few others, Beast and Black. So a load of these bands I've gone and got their albums, and my MP3 player in the car is now just loaded with only stuff that I've never heard, apart from maybe the song that I did the reaction to. And that basically is going to play while I'm driving, and that's going to, by listening to that as I'm driving, will determine whether I like the track. Now, interestingly, so something like this is an 18-minute song, you need to be in the mindset to listen to. It didn't actually feel like an 18-minute song. It didn't feel that long. It had some great transitional pieces in there, some real cool riffs. Great atmosphere. I've been making some notes around it, so yeah, I've wrote the words "listen," which you really do need to. Very prog rock, great atmosphere. Loved his vocal style and vocal range. The track is a very feel track. It gives you a certain vibe. It's a very emotional kind of track, and it has like an anthem-y, epic feel to the song. Rather than being there, I mean, yes, there were some prog rock technical pieces in there, but it did have more of an epic, emotional connection to me. And this is the sort of one that would probably, same as say on like Nightwish, Poet and the Pendulum, the greatest story, the greatest song ever, or greatest story ever told. I'm trying to think of some others from Nightwish. Some of the really long tracks, but when I did the first reactions to, I never got into. That's some of my favourite now to listen to. So when I'm driving the car, I really like them. I like the structure of the songs, and I think this is the same sort of thing. Once you learn all the different parts of the song, you can connect, you can flow with it, and you can feel the story. On an initial listen to it, it's a lot harder. However, I thought it was a really good song. I could see myself really liking this one. It would need a few more listens to really kind of connect with it, get into it, and then to make it that kind of piece for me. But either way, I still think it was a great track. From the lyrics that I could understand or how I could break it down, I liked it. I thought they were cool, had a nice melody. It's a difficult one because obviously it has lots of changes in it. There were definitely riffs in there that were very hooky, had some real kind of groove ones in there, and I think because of it doesn't offend anyone, but you will find that probably the length will potentially put some people off. But I think it's got a good crossover appeal. Because it's prog rock, it's not for everyone, and it's not too proggy. There are elements of prog in there, but it's not a pure out and out prog rock song to me. So I think it won't offend people that are not into prog. I'm not a big fan of prog, but I liked the track, but I can hear the elements. So yeah, there's my rambling at the end of the video. As always, if you liked the video, please do subscribe, click the bell icon, like, share, leave comments down below, and that of course is how Dave does it.